March is traditionally the month when we start to mow the grass, although with the mild winter we've just had, it has kept growing, but it's been very wet, so you've not been able to get on it. But now the ground's starting to dry out, the grass is turning from a pale yellow to a dark green. That's because the nitrogen in the soils become available to the plant as the soil warms up. So we need to get on and start mowing the grass. The secret with mowing is to mow little and often. Never let your grass get too long and then scalp it, because not only does that look a pig's ear, it also damages the grass, it puts it under stress. So the idea is we continuously want to top the grass, and that can mean once a week, or if it's growing very quickly, twice a week, and then in the summer when the grass slows down it might be once a fortnight. So you've got to mow as and when it needs it. Now before we do the first cut of the season, we're assuming that the lawn mower is going to be in good condition, whether it's electric or push mower or petrol. It's all been serviced and it's safe to use. But we also need to make sure that the lawn's been prepared just for the first cut. I live in a garden that's got quite a few trees around it, and we've had quite a lot of windy weather, so I've got lots of little twigs all over the garden. So the first thing that I need to do is to pick up the twigs, because again they could damage the mower if we hit them with it. Check for stones as well. My dog has a habit of dropping stones on the lawn, so we need to get rid of those, just put them in the border. And then the other thing I like to do is, before I actually mow, is to just rake the grass very lightly. You can use a stiff sweeping brush or one of these wire rakes, and simply all I'm doing is where the grass has laid flat over the winter because you've walked on it, or if it's had snow or frost on it, it can lay quite flat to the ground. What I want to do is just go over it with the rake so it actually lifts the grass up, so that when we go over the mower it makes a much better job. So it's literally a very, very light rake, just to groom it, a little bit like brushing your hair. And we go all over the lawn with that, very lightly stand the grass up, and then we can actually do the mowing. I'm going to set the mower blades high, so I'm just taking the top off, up and down with the grass box on, so I'm collecting the mowings, and that will really tidy the lawn up and start the mowing season. Start the mower.